Okay, so before we actually start, I kind of want to show what happens when I take a drink. Yeah, so just watch. Yep, that entire time I had a drink, the face rig just completely spazzes out, which is actually quite funny. Anyway, so this is the first of the month vlogs, and I'm going to be telling you what's been going on. So obviously, recently, Loz primarily, with a little bit of help from me, have been working on the Tomb of the Oberon, sorry, Wrath of the Oberons, and Tomb Many Ideas. So yeah, that SFM stuff happened. It was a good laugh. Funny story. I was actually talking to Loz about this, and he actually ended up talking to me and saying like, Drew, this is your idea, and I didn't realize I came up with this idea months ago. I thought this was all Loz. I hadn't, yeah. So that's that. So now moving on to, I've actually got stuff on the right hand side here. So Loki lines. So we've recorded footage for the first two episodes of 40 Frame Squad. We started working on the third episode, but we didn't get too far. I'm wanting to actually start putting together the first episode just to make sure it's going in the right direction, but I'm having to wait for lines from Wondred, the voice actress that does Banshee. But she's incredibly busy, and I'm hoping that she will be able to get some of them sometime soon. Wavy hair. Sorry. Um, at this point in time, I would be poking out my tongue if this character had a tongue. But I've recorded 10 episodes worth of lines for Loki. I've actually had like the last 2 weekends off. The weekend before, I was just burnt out badly. And then this weekend, I was doing other things for a friend. So that ended up eating a lot of time. And also, there was Warframe. So Warframe hit update 17, and I've been playing that in a very large way. I've absolutely loved the content that they've released for update 17. It hasn't disappointed in the slightest. Loz. So this is actually probably going to be coming out before 10 o'clock. But 10 o'clock was recorded before this. Loz hadn't played the quest then, but he's played it now, and we both love the quest. We think that Vor's Prime, the first ever quest you do in Warframe, has the most brought into it. Like, having Vor actually put the ankle bracelet on you. That's something. But in terms of lore wise, the new quest is phenomenal. I'm not saying anything else. 10 o'clock Prime. We actually have a date for that now, so that's going to be Saturday, the 12th of September. So announcing it well in advance, just a month away. It's going to be 7 p.m. British summertime, and it's going to be 2 p.m., which is also 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So it's the same time of day as dev stream, but it's on the Saturday, not the Friday. We don't even know if there's going to be a dev stream on the Friday. Gormless look. I'm going to go have another drink. Yep, totally worth it. So I'm also planning on having a secret guest appear on the 100th episode. There should be a guest for the 100th episode because, we did 92, now we're going to do 96, then it should be 100. But I've got a plan. Loz wants me to keep it secret, so I'm going to keep it secret for now. I'm also going to contact DE because it's live stream. I'm going to contact DE and ask if I can get some giveaways that I can hand out. It's going to all be on YouTube as well, so it won't be on Twitch or anything. I'm not a huge fan of Twitch because I know anyone who actually streams on either Central America or West Coast America, to me, I just get massive buffering issues, and it annoys the crap out of me. YouTube, on the other hand, I've never had an issue with, so we will be streaming with YouTube. Footage wise, it'll all be just content from the channel. It's just the audio that's the interesting part. Now to quickly talk about my job position, because as you all know, my boss has been giving me a lot of crap. She has been bullying me. She's been trying to get me to do stuff that is outside of the project scope. She has been threatening me with the loss of my job if I don't do it. She is not a good individual. She's not a pleasant person. And I've had enough. I've taken it to work and I've said, look, this needs to stop. Either I no longer interact with her and can, both of us continue to work on the project, but I'm overseen by a third party, or I walk, because I've utterly had enough. It's just not on. But ultimately, I can't say too much, but it's being dealt with. So by the end of August, it's being dealt with. My actual notes at this point say, ha ha ha, suck it. Lastly, we'll actually be at Gamescom in 2 days' time. Oh no, 3 days' time. We're traveling on the Wednesday. We didn't luck out and get any wildcard tickets, so we'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't think we have a ticket for Sunday. We only have the 3 days. It will be obvious to people who Loz and I are. I hope he's not watching this. It will be obvious to people who Loz and I are. If you want to come and chat, you're more than welcome to. We're open and approachable people. Probably not one for mod builds or anything like that. But, you can talk to us. We love to hear other people's opinions and things. We're actually going to do something special. We're going to be recording footage. I'm going to drink. We're going to be using Loz's brother's GoPro to be able to actually record footage of Gamescom, as long as we're allowed. We might be able to get a few things said from DE. Hopefully, no, we probably won't be anything revealing or anything like that. So that will either be tacked onto the next 10 o'clock, or it will be a separate video, which will just be like a little montage of bits. Obviously, the next 10 o'clock will be late. We didn't actually say that in episode 94, but it will be late because we're not getting back until the Sunday, and after flying, we're gonna want to take a break. Lastly, in the description below, there is a link to a Google survey, Google form. Loz and I have had this huge debate for absolute ages. Which is more important, neural sensors or Orokin cells? He says I never actually do this questioning properly. I should take a broad sample of things. 1,000 results. So I need 1,000 results. I need 1,000 people actually answering this. And currently, as far as I can tell, having a look at what I've currently got, I have 17 people. So it's going to be a little while. So in the thing below, please answer honestly. I actually find it quite funny how some people have come up with some results. I know who some of the results are, and I was wow. But yeah, if you could please honestly answer that would be appreciated. If you could send it to your friends, because I doubt 1,000 people are actually going to even watch this video. That would be appreciated. Just try and get it out there, because I need answers. And it's difficult enough as it is for me to get the answers myself, because I don't know 1,000 Warframers. I wish I did. So anyway, and that's about it. So Faulty Frame Squad is happening. Loki lines are mostly recorded. I've got 5 more episodes to do. 10 o'clock Prime is happening on Saturday the 12th of September. My boss. Gamescom stuff is happening, and then this thing. So, right. Okay, well, thanks very much for listening to these horrible ramblings. Hey, you never know, in the montage, you might actually get to see a glimpse of me. Anyway, right, I will see you guys soon. I might actually turn this into every 2 weeks as opposed to every month. But, yeah, talk to you soon. Bye.